Hey, it's your Moss Science teachers, Mrs. Tuttle.
And Mrs. Jennings.
And we're here to teach you the proper method for measuring the mass of an object using a triple beam balance. So first thing you want to do is make sure all your riders are pushed to the left, and when there's nothing on your balance pan, then the line should even up here with a 0. Ours doesn't, so what we're going to do is we're going to adjust the little calibration knob on the left side. It's kind of a trial and error method. Just turn it and see what happens. I'm going to do this a few times. Hopefully it lines up. How does that look, Mrs. Jennings?
Looks good.
Okay, so we put the object on the balance pan. We're just going to measure the mass of an empty beaker for now. And what you want to do is move the large rider first. And notice there's these grooves right here. You want to make sure that the rider is set in the grooves. So I move the daddy rider over. And 100 grams is not enough mass. So I'm going to move it over once more. And 200 is too much. So I move it back over to the 100 spot. And then you can feel it click. And then I'm going to move the medium rider, the 10s rider, the mama rider, the 100 gram rider, whatever you want to call it, until it's too much. So 110 was not enough, 120 was too much. So I go back to 110 grams. And then I move this small rider. It measures up to 10 grams. And I just move it until it lines up perfectly. All right, and then Mrs. Jennings is going to talk you through how to figure out what your total mass is.
Okay, to find your total mass, you need to add the 3 riders that you have. So you need to start with your daddy rider, or the very first one you used, which was 100, and then the medium rider, which is 10, and then the smallest rider, which is 1, a little over 1. Now, there's increments in between the 1 and the 2. That means that that's going to be a decimal. So our calibration is going to be a 111.7, I believe is what it says, to know the total mass of the beaker.